So we wait for questions to roll in. Just to let you know a little bit more about eCapital. We service, eCapital's advisor services use a proven results-based methodology to ensure success. We apply years of accounting, technology, and project management experience to your business and processes, creating customized business analytics solutions that match your needs. We don't just provide you with the solutions, we educate you and let you know how to use them in a most effective way. eCapital Advisors wants you to feel smarter, more prepared, and empower you to succeed. Whatever the need, we do have services and consultants ready to help you integrate them into your business. eCapital Advisors is an Oracle Gold partner working with some of the most innovative companies in North America, and I encourage you to check out our blog at eCapitalAdvisors.com to subscribe to our news and events, and please do join our monthly webinars. The first question we have is, how much history is kept from user logs that can be downloaded?
Yeah, so within that interface within the application, the history I believe that there is 14 days of history that is kept out there. That actually would be, we could confirm that very easily just by going into either your production or test environment and just going to that page, because it's all going to be there. I mean, this feature has been enabled in our prod environment, like I've said, for a couple months now. So you will have built up some history. It won't be until Friday, however, that we see some of the detailed CSV extract that's available to us. But I know that it's going to be at least 14. I believe it may be longer than that as well, something we could easily verify.
All right, another question. We've been having issues with SmartView Predictive Planning version crashing frequently and having overall performance issues. How has the performance been in the PBCS web version?
Yeah, sure. So good question, and I can relate to that as well. I feel like the SmartView version did have some performance issues and would crash for me as well. Through my testing, I have not found any issues from a performance standpoint on PBCS with predictive planning. So in the test environment, all systems a go. So performance has been very good so far. So
thanks, Ryan. Another question. Once the standard interface goes away, will you still be able to access it for admin tasks?
That is a good question. I don't think that we even know the answer to that question yet. This is the first month that they've kind of given the hint that they're going to retire the standard interface. As we get close to that date, they may say if they would just enable us to even click into that view to be able to do anything. So whether it be user or administrative processes, I think that is a question that we will learn together as we get closer to that date. I think more importantly, I think we need to at least start having the mentality and the mindset to move into the simplified interface. So even if we have the standard interface as a means to do certain things, we should work whenever possible to get in that simplified interface again. It's the long-term strategy. If we want to initialize a lot of these features that we're talking about, we're going to need to be in that world anyway. So, but we will find out to that question as we get closer.
Yeah, I think, Bob, just to add on to exactly what you kind of spoke about there, the big piece here is that it appears that any new functionality, they're really only rolling out in the simplified interface. So for example, predictive planning, that's a simplified interface only feature. So if you want to start leveraging some of the new functionality that gets released, it's going to be in your benefit to kind of transition over to the simplified interface if you have not already.
Another question we have is, since the related content feature update isn't working as expected, do you still anticipate Oracle pushing out the December updates to production this Friday?
That is another good question. We not even us as a partner network have the inner workings Oracle that way, but since we have not got a communication stating otherwise, we're making the assumption that it will go into production. We've been tracking these releases for several months, years now, as they make these updates, and there's only been a handful of times that they've ever actually canceled a release and pushed the features to the next month. So, especially when we talk about the feature that they're rolling out here and it being minor in nature and being a new feature, highly unlikely they would delay the release just based on that single feature having a bug related to it.
All right, well, that concludes our Q&A portion of the event. If you want to learn more about the capabilities of the Oracle Planning and Budgeting Cloud Service or our Cloud Enablement Kits, please do reach out to us through our website at eCapitalAdvisors.com. We'll have a member of our customer care team assist you with any questions you may have. We also do invite you to follow us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today, and thank you to Bob and Ryan for presenting. Don't forget to keep an eye out for January's update webinar. Thanks, and have a good one.